Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be a general reading for your sign between the week of the 20th to the 26th of October. Let's begin. I'm channeling a message for you. You might be moving this week. You don't know it yet. You might be moving house, city, by car. You're moving by car. A new destination is what I'm hearing. A new destination. You're moving to a new destination. Relocating this week. I feel like it's gonna be like off the bat, it's like a tower moment is happening and you're like leaving where you currently are living. Could be related to a job. It could be related to a job. You're moving towards a better future. This move is if you're coming to a point where you feel like moving, this is for a bit. It's better for your future. It's better for having a more stable life, a more emotionally giving life, more emotionally reciprocal life, where you get what you give, not you get what you don't give. Like you've been giving a lot of your time and energy and you haven't been getting much. You've been breadcrumbed where you currently are. Like people, your energy's being breadcrumbed into moving into climbing ladders wherever you are. Like this could be property market, like jobs. Like you're being breadcrumbed, and your energy's being breadcrumbed into climbing this ladder that doesn't really exist and doesn't lead anywhere. Like it doesn't lead anywhere is what I mean by it doesn't exist. It's like it leads to nothing. But you're having like this sort of tower moment here this week. It's externally, it's in your external world that's making you want to move. Something's happening to you this week. Someone's doing something to you. It's like some sort of annoying person is coming in and saying something to you, making you feel, they're making you feel a certain way. I'm seeing this person come in and just talking a lot of shit basically and making you feel like a certain way, and you feel like you want to move because you're tired of the situation, you're tired of your environment. Again, this is a confirmation that you should go and move because it's in your best interest, it's for your highest benefit. It's going to lead to a much better life for you, much better, much happier life for you. Like you're going to be able to be more relaxed and comfortable. Not to say that you're not doing anything, but comfortable within your own skin, comfortable in your environment. I feel like you have your guard up a lot right now where you are. You have your guard up and you're like defending yourself from intruders, defending yourself from outsiders that want to like take something from you, harm you. And you constantly in this sort of like guard of like watching for your environment, watching for your surroundings. Wherever you are moving to is better for your future. You're going to meet more nicer people, more happier times, more fun, just more of everything good for you. Got one more message for you here. It's for your freedom. You want to be free. This is going to help you be free. This move. Don't see this forced change as like a bad thing. It's a good thing for you. Like it's like people revealing their true colors to you. It's a blessing, not a curse. It's a blessing. I think it's important for you to know that it's a blessing, not a curse. Like you need to. I'm reading your energy. Like you're really upset. I see you in this sort of 5 of Cups energy of like feeling lonely and feeling a lot of grief. You might even be crying. You are crying. Like you're wondering like what to do. But I'm coming in before this happens and letting you know that this is for your best interest. This is not happening to you, it's happening for you. Like you can't even imagine, you can't fathom how better the where you're planning to move to is going to be to how where you are right now. Where you are right now is really shitty. Like, it's bad energy, it's toxic, it's draining you, it's making you feel tired and miserable. You don't know why you're so unmotivated. You're unmotivated because of your environment right now, where you're living, where your job is. Like, it's like everything in your environment, like your work and home life, even where you socialize, is very toxic. It's very you're in sort of like a toxic circle, toxic cycle almost here, that you need to free yourself from before it gets too late. And this is what's happening for you as you're being freed from this toxic cycle, toxic circle, toxic environment. You're gonna find more fruit, more zest for life, more you're gonna change your perspective on a lot of things about how you used to view things, and you're gonna change your mind about how bad, how you're gonna be looking at the current situation you're in right now as what it truly was in the future. You're gonna say, "Oh my God, I can't believe I let myself stay there for so long." It's like it's changed you a little bit, but you haven't realized it's not a permanent change. It's like something that you felt like you've been going along with because you wanted to climb up the ladder. You wanted to climb up the corporate ladder in your job or whatever. Property market again. You wanted to rent and you want to buy your own place. Like, all of these things, it's like they have been at the forefront of your mind. Like, and as you've been at the forefront of your mind, you've been changing your ways, changing the way you come across in situations, and as you've been doing this, it's led to this sort of change that you haven't noticed. It's kind of like you're become enslaved to a way of being, and you don't realize it at the moment. You will realize it in the future, but it's really important for you to know before you go through this energy of like this forced change happening. So it's going to happen to you this week. Is you need to really, really listen to what I'm saying, that this is for you. Like, you're really gonna be much, much, much happier as soon as you move. As soon as you move, it's gonna be like, oh, things are different here. Let's jump into your reading. So I'm gonna pull out some themes for you. Ooh, heavy energy. So your themes for this week, the energy that you're going to be going through for most of the week, is basically the theme. The theme is going to be the experiences you go through, what they're going to translate to in terms of, how you could really define them to be exact. So your first theme here is the Three of Swords. You're going for a lot of pain this week. You're going for a lot of sorrow, heartbreak. Again, the situation, you're having some sort of forced change here. Like, you don't have really a say in it, and it's like it's something bad for you, but you don't want to leave it. It's like a part of you is addicted. It's your shadow self. It's addicted to this way of being, and it feels like almost like you've become like a masochist. Like, you've enjoyed the pain of being like this. You enjoy feeling pain, and you're going through this energy of heartbreak this week. It's like a heartbreak in terms of what you thought was going to be fruitful for you is not really fruitful. It's like people are showing their true colors to you, and that's what's breaking your heart. You're going through pain because what you thought would turn out a certain way, the way people would turn out a certain way, the way this opportunity in a job would turn out a certain way, it hasn't. And people are showing the truth is being shown to you. People are showing what is really going on behind the doors, in regards to this kind of progression of yours. And it's just this heartbreak is in regards to you being breadcrumbed. You having this revelation that you've been breadcrumbed. Another one of your themes here is the King of Cups. So you're taking a stance of being more calm. You're not jumping to and becoming very emotional, like in grief. You're choosing to be more compassionate to yourself, trying to bring as much balance within as you can. I see that you will be feeling heaviness this week, but you will be bringing a lot of compassion towards yourself, being as calm as you can, being caring towards yourself. I see this energy of you really understanding that you're being led to somewhere better. So your current energy that you're embodying right now is you're in the Four of Pentacles. You're in this energy of being like very greedy and needy, controlling, trying to secure your spot in your job, in your trying to secure a role that you possibly could have at a job, and this is something that is because of your environment. Like I was saying in the channel, this is not who you really are, but you haven't realized it, that these environments are doing this to you. You've become this kind of person that doesn't allow energy to flow. It's like you're holding on to things, like things that you think will be good for you, people, places, accommodation, whatever it is. It's like you've turned into like really hoarding things, really controlling, trying to manipulate people to be in your favor, or manipulate people against your enemies. Really being needy and greedy with things in general, with money, with people's energy. Like you've become like this, not because this is not who you are. It's because of your environment. Your environment's got you really strongly enslaved to environments. It's got you really enslaved. You're restricted. It's because you're chained up. I can't see it here because of I can't show it because of YouTube, but they're chained down. It is a man and a woman down here that are chained to the devil, basically. But the chains are loose. They can remove the chains at any time. But it's like they're in this illusion of like temptation, of pleasure, that I would say is more or less like temptation, that things will be better, things will be much greater. It's like being breadcrumbed. It's that breadcrumbed energy, and this is why they allow themselves to be chained to the devil here. But they are able to free themselves, and you're kind of in this energy, and this is from your shadow self. This is your shadow self that you may need to do some shadow work healing in the future, in regards to this aspect. I feel like it's happening now, actually, as you're going through it. It's like you're kind of like going through it in a very profound way, to be honest with you, and you're healing yourself as well at the same time. It's like you're coming to this point where you're feeling love for yourself out of the blue. It's like out of the blue, you're like, I want to embody this energy of feeling love. I want to be more pure. I feel like it's like right now your energy, I'm reading your energy, there's like a lot of clutter. You're saying to yourself, like, there's too much mess in my life, like there's too many things that happen in my life that I don't want to happen. Like people saying things to me, people acting a certain way, situations just coming up. Like I'm in situations that I don't want to be a part of, and you're realizing, whether you realize it or not, is part you being more connected to your spirituality. It's like spirits coming in for you here and really showing you that what needs to be purified. And you have this energy of like feeling love in general. This love you're feeling is stemming from this place of saying, there's too much clutter in my life, there's too much of this, I love myself, like what the hell is going on here, like how has this come about, how has this happened? It's like you're kind of waking up all of a sudden and realizing that you've been trained, you're enslaved to this way of being. You're like, where's the love gone? I'm hearing that song by Black Eyed Peas. Where is the love? You should listen to it. It's going to help you connect more to your true self. Um, and you're like, where is the love gone? Like, where is my love gone? Why am I being like this? Why have I been like this? Why have I allowed myself to be like this? And you're having a kind of profound, deep realization of who you are. This is who you really are. You're warm. You have this warmth. You have this positive energy. You love to live life. You have this, youthful exuberance. You like to be enjoy. You like to be, have delight. You like you're a bubbly person. You like to be around people. You like to communicate. You like to have fun. You like to bring people with you and have fun. You don't like to close yourself off from people, and you're quite open. You're like, I'm having fun, come have fun with me, kind of type of energy. And you've always been very spiritually led, but it's just like you've been so focused on your finances, you've been so focused on leveling up your finances, that you've slowly trickled into this kind of person, which is not you. I mean, there's a big difference here. So the big problem with this one is that, she loses all the money here. Basically, she grabs all the coins from her sisters and she runs away, and she sits on this chair and she goes, I am the Queen of Pentacles. As soon as she says this, she drops all the pentacles and they roll down a hill. Now this energy is really bad because it doesn't allow any fresh energy in. It just stagnates you. It just uses up all your energy. Whereas this is who you really are. You're really loved in the spiritual realm. You're very guided by your spiritual guides. You're very happy here. You're very happy. You're somebody that likes to have fun. You chase what makes you happy, not what makes you financially stable, is what I'm getting here. This is what you've been chasing. You've been chasing financial stability because you're tired of not being financially stable. So you were like, let me just double down and focus on the money. But what you didn't realize is, by you doubling down and focusing on the money, you're compromising your integrity. You're compromising who you really were for that money. You have felt a shift within you. You have felt the shift within you of like you're changing a little bit. And this is your confirmation. This reading is for you. I mean, you've probably clicked off after the 5 minutes if this reading wasn't for you, to be honest with you, because I came in a bit hot. But I don't lie here, so I just say what I see basically, and I'm not. Well, I guess I can pull people down, but like that's not my intention here. My intention is to convey the message that you need to hear at this time, basically. Before the week begins, you're in this energy of really looking at situations with a lot of courage that you're currently going through, really looking and saying, are these things allowing me to grow? Are these things allowing me to be more creative? Are they helping me unlock myself? Are they making me more, expanding who I am as a person? And you're looking at situations from a clever standpoint on saying, I can see what's going on here. You're very connected to your own nature here. You're very connected to your own nature, and you're protected by spirit. You're very lucky. You're a very lucky person, and you need to use your luck more. And this is a lucky thing that's happening for you, is that you're gaining clarity. So your luck is coming in and gaining your clarity. And what is the illusion? It's like you're having this great, profound illumination within your life of like, what the hell is bullshit and what the hell is not. And you're kind of you're realizing and sensing and then realizing that these things that, the way you've been in regards to your environments have really put you at a standstill from following your path. It's like you are on the right track, and then you decided to be a certain way, and that kind of threw you off. It actually did throw you off completely, because you've been enslaved. Your energy's been enslaved for 6 months, 7 months. You've been in this job toiling away, and you made this 6-7 months ago to double down and really focus on your finances. It's really been affecting you. It's really been affecting your intuition. Like, you question your intuition now, because you're not as connected, because you're not being authentically you. Like, you have been chasing the bag, chasing the money, but money's not your worth. That's not who you are. Like, what you desire from life is happiness, is joy, is delight, is to be having fun. not to be serious and this kind of person that likes to be greedy and likes to, dominate drama and control situations. Like, this is who you've been forced to be because of these environments. And you're kind of breaking through. This is your luck, so you're gaining clarity in what these illusions are. It's like an epiphany all of a sudden. I'm doing these readings late, so you're in this energy already of like really cutting through and saying, whoa, what's going on here? Like, you're already reflecting. I'm doing this reading on Sunday, so this is your energy. Like, you're really in your emotions right now of like, what is going on in my life? Like, what have I been doing? Like, what have I been chasing? It's like you've been in a dream and like you've just woken up and you're like, what the hell have I been doing like this whole time? And like, you're realizing that you've been not going in a way where you're balanced. You've been very unbalanced in the way you've been moving forward. You understand that there's a part of you that's very tamed and a part of you that's very untamed, and now they're coming together. Like, the two parts are coming together, and it's because of this experience that you've been through. Again, you've been led to this experience through spirit, to help you understand the depth of your shadow self, to understand the depth of how far you can go. And now you understand how far you can go within your shadow self. So this is like a deep aspect within your shadow self that needed to be purged. This part of you needed to be purged. This Four of Pentacles energy, because I feel like this is something that was in your shadow that was hiding there, and this needed to be brought to the light so it could be cleared off. And that's what's happening for you here. And the reason it's been cleared off, so you can step more into your purpose. You can step into your purpose and follow your route. It needed to be removed. You need to be balanced within your shadow and light self as you move forward. But you were unbalanced. Your shadow self had too many problems that needed to be dealt with, too many issues that needed to be resolved. And that was making you very unbalanced. So this is why this situation came about, of you, going through this situation, going through this sort of darkness, should I say. It's like been you've been very dark in this period, very maniacal in a way, where like, you get what you want and you don't care about the repercussions. Like, you've been in this kind of energy basically. And this was for you to purge this energy in the first place. That's why you've been in this energy. You don't really know why, but you feel very off balance. You feel very disharmonious within yourself, like you've been juggling everything. But things will start to make sense to you as the week begins, because this is all internal leading up to the week. You're having all of these realizations, you're going through all of these spiritual things where the universe is coming in for you as well, having this sort of epiphany, should I say, of like, what are you doing, and like looking at situations. At the beginning of the week, you're deciding to embark on a new journey here. You're deciding to put in the hard work, be productive, and move in a different direction here, compared to where you've been. I feel like this is like almost like a new adventure that you're deciding to go on. And this is not just an adventure with like finances and moving. This is also internally. It's like you're realizing that part that you cleared off is no longer there. Like, and your shadow self is now healed. Like, your shadow self is now able to talk to you in a way where you're able to communicate within your shadow self and your light self. I'm seeing this chariot here. It's like you're able to now move forward. So like, you have nothing hindering you. Like, you're not taking one step and then the other leg isn't moving. You know what I mean? It's like you're able to actually move now. And you were stuck, but you had to heal before you could move forward. But you've been brave enough to go through it in the first place. And now you deciding to embark this journey, and it's from a place of caring and compassion to yourself, loving feelings towards yourself, kindness towards yourself. You understand, your divine blessings will come in for you as long as you keep being true to yourself. Even this thing, even how long it's been, 6-7 months, it's been vital for you, because it's unlocked the way forward. It's unlocked the way forward for you. And it's really important you know this, because I feel like you might be thinking within your own energy of like, why has this happened to me? It's really helped you unlock the way forward to a better life, to a better version of reality. Where you're going, like I was channeling, is going to be much better in every single aspect. But you had to go through this at one point or another if you wanted to keep climbing up within your own personal development. Now you might be looking at me and saying, I'm reading your energy saying, oh, well, but who cares about personal development? I just want to be secure. I just want to be stable. Like, you need to really understand that that stability doesn't come from finances. That stability comes from within. And you're understanding this here, that stability doesn't come from finances, it comes from within. Finances is just a means of a way, or a way of a means, should I say. But what's really important is that you have the help and faith within yourself that you are on the right track to moving towards your true happiness. Like, you don't have to stop at any point and say, this is it, this is the opportunity, I'm gonna go against the current, I'm gonna go against it because my eyes say that it looks good. But your heart, you really need to listen to your heart, and this is what you're doing here at the beginning of the week. You've been caring and compassionate to yourself, really reflecting and say, I need to go on this new journey, I need to go on this and move and go on this sort of journey where I can figure out how to make my finances grow in the best way for me. Not the way that I think, but the way that is actually for me. Because you might have seen someone being very successful and you're like, let me emulate them, let me be like they are, and maybe that can work for me. But you've been in that energy, you've been in that environment, and this is what's happened, and it's not for you, basically. And you realize this at the beginning of the week, that you were forcing things to happen within your life, and that's why that Four of Pentacles energy came up. But it was important for you to go through that energy anyway, because it was a purge. So it was like two birds with one stone. So it's a double victory here for you, even though it might not feel like it at the moment. But as you keep moving forwards, things are going to start to feel much better for you compared to most of this year. Where are we? Yeah, like most of this year. And your divine blessings are going to come in for you. This move signifies a potential and renewal for you, potential, a new potential, higher potential, and a renewal. It's like you've gained transferable skills being in this environment, in this job. You've gained some transferable skills being in this energy of being enslaved to whatever this was. You've gained some valuable wisdom. You've gained some valuable insights into who you are and what you like. But your hope and faith is the most important thing moving forwards, that you have hope and faith within yourself. And this is what you do have. Like, as you're moving forward, you're like, I believe it's gonna work. It doesn't make sense to me right now, because I'm not at the position, I'm not at the place where things are at the moment. But as I keep moving towards it, the path will start to get more and more illuminated. Is what I'm seeing for you here. Is as you move forward, is that like the lights are going to turn on by themselves as you take the steps towards it, and as you get closer and closer, it's going to get brighter and brighter for you. So where you are right now is very dark. I can feel your energy is very dark. But as you keep moving forward, you're going to really understand that you are growing, you're not on the wrong path. So this is a confirmation for you. So if you're questioning yourself during the week, you're not on the wrong path, you're on the right path. You've gone for the right things to allow you to actually grow. So when you do the internal work, it stops your energy from being so scattered and going out in different directions. It makes it uniform, and it's able to move in the direction that you want. And that's what's happening here. So when you do the inner work, your external world will change, and that's what's happened. Like, you've gone within, you've gone to the darker sides of your shadow self, where the places where are not easy to find within you, and you found those places that needed to be healed, and you've been healing those places. So this Four of Pentacles energy, it's like you're being purged of it before the week even begins. And that's what that love is from the universe. It's like that love that the universe is giving you is purging away that energy of the Four of Pentacles. And you're really becoming, you're understanding who you really are. Is this, you're like this, the sun. You're this youthful, exuberant, positive, warm person. That loves joy, that loves delight. As you go into between Wednesday and Friday, you're really looking at the situations from a place of truth, from a place of honesty, from a place of empathy for yourself. You have a very strong will, and you're really looking at things and you're saying, what is deceiving me? What is lying to me? What is betraying me? And you're kind of really, not kind of, but you're really seeing everything for how it is. This is midweek between Wednesday and Friday. You're really seeing everything for how it is, and you're being cunning. You're using your smarts to get away from these situations. You're moving, like I said, you're moving. You're having like this sort of tower moment here. It's not really tower, but it's more of this Three of Swords energy of like this heartbreak of like these people are revealing themselves to you in some way or another, and it's like you're being patient to say that, you know, I'm moving away from all of this rubbish. I don't see you very reactive because you've learned from being in the Four of Pentacles of being controlling, being greedy and needy, of like what these people are projecting onto you at this time. It's like as the week begins, it's like you're a new person is what I'm seeing here, and is this these people are revealing themselves to you. It's because they feel your energy is a bit off. It's like as you're being purged of the Four of Pentacles energy, it's like they don't know you anymore and they feel a bit off around you. You're going to notice them being a bit funny around you this week, between Monday and Wednesday, especially as you're like deciding to embark on this new journey. But someone's going to say something funny to you during the week, and I feel like it's somewhere between Monday and Wednesday. As they're feeling funny to you, they're gonna say something to you, and I don't feel like it. Yeah, okay, it's gonna be something directly at you, and you're gonna be like, I'm sick of this shit. Like, I'm tired of this environment. Like, and you're gonna decide to embark on this new journey from a place of love towards yourself. And in between Wednesday and Friday, you're really being analytical. You using your brain, using your cunning to escape situations, to escape elope situations, what I'm hearing, that are deceiving you, that are lying to you, that are betraying you. You know, you're moving away from all of that within Wednesday to Friday. You're using your own mind, your own resources of how you can move forward, and you're avoiding these people as much as you can. You know, you're avoiding these environments. You're staying mostly to yourself and going into like this deep reflection of like what needs to go and what I need to do next. Basically, between Friday and Sunday, you're in this energy of feeling very bored, very apathetic towards life. You're like, I can't believe I'm in this situation again. Like, I'm here again. Like, why does this keep happening to me? This wasn't for, again, like this wasn't happening to you. It was happening for you. This situation, but I feel like you're very stubborn. Like, you don't really listen, and so the universe has to make you go through the way you learn. The way you learn from the universe is like they have to make you feel a certain way, and that's when you learn about what they're trying to teach you. When they give you the lesson on a platter, is what I'm hearing. They give you the lesson on a platter. You reject the lesson and say, I know best. But when you go through this sort of emotion of anguish and pain and sorrow, that's when you learn the lessons. That's when you actually learn the lessons. And it's kind of like you've done this to yourself, because you know you get given it on a golden platter, is what I'm hearing here, and you kind of like reject the lessons. So the universe, that's why the things you go through, and this is a confirmation for you as well that you're on the right path, and this reading is for you, is that when you go through situations, um, you feel like you're going through the same situation, but every time you learn something different. Like, you learn something different, and it's very profound. It's very important to you after. Like, it's very pivotal in how you make your next decisions and how you live your future. And you've never forgotten those lessons. You've never forgotten those things of what you learned during those situations, those times. Like, you still keep them to this day, even from as a young age. It's because that's the only way you learn. It's like you're very stubborn. You need to be more open to the way that the universe is teaching you, because it could be a lot easier for you, but you choose to ignore. You choose to dismiss. Is what I'm hearing. I'm being told you dismiss situations. You really dismiss the lessons that the universe is trying to teach you. The gods and goddesses are trying to teach you. You're very connected to spirituality, but it's like you create this barrier between you and your own spiritual guidance, because you're You want to be a people pleaser. Like, no, you want to be friends with everyone. You want to be the popular one, and you feel like to be the popular one is to be cool with everyone, to make everybody happy. It's not. To be the popular one, you have to stand out, and you're not standing out by making everyone happy. You know, there's no one that people look up to that, you know, a lot of people don't hate as well. If you're loved, you must be hated as well. And you need to understand that if you're nothing, if no one hates you, no one also loves you. So that's very important for you to know here, Sagittarius, is that, you know, if people hate you, then people love you. But if people don't love you, then people won't hate you. So you need to, so you've been trying to get people to stop hating you. And this is kind of like why you've been in this energy of like dismissing your lessons. Yeah, you're made for so much more. So much more is planned for you. So much more is in your destiny. Like, you have spirits that are trying to bring gifts to you, gods and goddesses that are trying to bring gifts to you, but you're not ready for them. You might feel like you've lived life and you know everything, but you don't. Like, you're in this stage of like really, you know, you've lived life. There's nothing else to live for. But there's so much for you, but you're just not ready. Like, you could be ready today if you're more open and more willing to go and be more open-minded as to what is out there, what is for you, what is your path, what is your path. You need to be more open-minded about even the lessons that are being taught to you. It's like you're open-minded to a certain degree. Like, you choose to be open-minded, but to a certain degree. You need to be fully open-minded to everything, and that's the way you're going to progress very quickly, because you're very lucky and you have a lot of spirits here that want to see your growth. You're a very strong person. You might have very broad shoulders, even if you're male or female, but you have very broad shoulders, and like big broad shoulders. But again, you're between Friday and Sunday in this energy of like feeling very apathetic, feeling very dissatisfied, very bored with life. Like, what's the point of it all? I'm here again. Like, what am I doing? Like, what's going on? You know, you feel like this sort of grief. Like I was saying, I was channeling this at the beginning. This grief, this loneliness, these tears. You're crying. You know, you're upset. You feel very lonely. Like, you're like, why does this keep happening to me? Why do I keep ending up in these kind of situations? And you know, you feel very imprisoned. You're like, I'm imprisoned. I'm like, well, I'm always in this situation of like feeling restricted, feeling trapped. You know, it's a lot of negative thinking here. But what you don't realize is why you were going through all of this was to really move you out of all of this. You're moving very quickly now. You're being swept along, actually, swept along in the way that you truly desire, that's truly going to make you happy. The reason you were going through this is because you were already in this energy, and it was being brought to the forefront from your subconscious. This is what was being brought from your subconscious. So you were trapped in this energy, and this energy was trapping you like this, and you didn't realize it, and you've been trapped this whole time, but you're only noticing now that you've been trapped. And again, it's through this harsh lesson that you've been through, because this is the only way you learn, because you're very stubborn. You don't listen to the universe's learnings. The universe and the gods and goddesses, they wish to teach you in a lot easier ways. They literally want to hand these lessons to you on a platter and be like, look, this is this and this is this. And they've done it so many times, but you dismiss what they're teaching you. Like, you pick up on things very quickly. You're very intuitive. You pick up on things very quickly, and they're able to communicate with you. You have this knowing of things. You have a psychic gift of knowing, and that's how they communicate with you. Like, you know things, and they communicate with you with this knowing, and you pick up on it, and then you forget about it, like, before the day's even done. Like, you're like, oh yeah, I can't remember what that was. It was some shit. Like, you know, I was thinking of some, I don't know what I was thinking of. Like, it wasn't random. Like, it was a download that you were having about lessons. Because where you are right now, like, this energy, like, you've been trapped. It's very barren. It wasn't allowing you to move forward. Like, it was destroying you, this energy of being trapped. And this was from your shadow self again. Like you had to go and it had to be illuminated, and this is what you're being moved away from, and this is how you're feeling. Like in this at this time, it's like you've been through a war, but you're actually victorious. You feel battle weary, you feel fatigued, you feel tired. Like you feel you're like you're making your last stand here. Like you're like, I don't know what else is gonna work for me. Like I don't know what's happening to me, where I'm going, what's gonna happen. But you're actually being moved away very quickly, because now you are learning the lesson that they've been trying to tell you, that you've been keeping yourself like this because of that Four of Pentacles energy, which was in your shadow self. But it's only now it's come to the forefront. You're removing it before the week even begins. It's like you're in this sort of delay of like, what's happened to me? And it's like you're being moved away very quickly. Like you feel here at the end of the week, you're like, well, what, you're looking back and you're like, bloody hell, like, what is my life? Like, what the hell is going on? I don't know what I'm gonna do next. But no, again, like this is for your best interest. Like you're gonna be much happier. You have a blockage in your heart chakra. You need to listen to a singing bowl in the chakra, a heart chakra frequency. Himalayan. I was gonna say Malaysian. Maybe a Malaysian singing bowl. I don't know if that's a thing. Malaysian singing bowl. But I was gonna say Himalayan or Tibetan. If there's a Malaysian singing bowl, I will definitely recommend it. I don't know why I was gonna say that, but maybe you should check it out. You have a blockage in your heart chakra. It's quite big. That's stopping you from really connecting to your energy. If you listen to it for like 10-15 minutes, it'll make you feel a lot better. You might even cry, and that's a sign that your heart chakra is blocked. But you're being swept along here. You're moving forwards with a lot of speed. You're moving towards a better future, a much happier future. This is happening to you now. This is not in 5 years, or a year, or a few months, or next week. I mean, probably next week, but depending on whenever you move. But wherever you move to is going to be a lot happier for you, much happier for you. You're going to be able to actually live. So your outcome here for the week, pulling the extra cards because I feel like you need them, to be honest with you. I feel like you've been searching for answers and you haven't been able to find an answer. Not through tarot readers, but like maybe you have been watching tarot, but you've been looking for answers within and externally, like in your world, like, and you've been trying to figure things out, but I think nothing's making sense. Like you've been in this sort of energy of like trying to figure stuff out. Anyway, your outcome for this week is you're making discoveries about yourself. Again, without this reading, without you watching this reading, you are discovering that you are very stubborn, and like what you do basically to yourself. You're making discoveries, and through those discoveries, you're able to now be more confident about your own self, about your own identity, your own self-image, and make decisions for your future that are beneficial to you, actually, from your heart, not from your mind. To you, like you're no longer looking at things. You need to realize that the mind can be connected to the matrix, but when you make a decision from the heart, you can never be wrong. And this is kind of what you're realizing here, is that you've been following with your eyes, like, what other people are doing, and you said, let me try that, and it didn't work out for you, even though like you kind of went against your own heart. At times you didn't want to do it, like it didn't feel right in your heart, like you felt a weird feeling. This is a confirmation, again, this reading's for you. But now you're like, you have this confidence of like these discoveries you made about yourself, like, that you use your mind and your eyes, and you're like, you follow other people. You had been. Now you're like, this discovery is you need to follow your heart, which is now what you're doing. You're now discovering your heart to luxury. You decide, I want to have more pleasure in my life, like not just luxury, like, but more like I want independence, I want pleasure, I want to live life with more pleasure in whatever form it is. Pleasure is like the ultimate happiness. Like you need to live your life for pleasure, like enjoying pleasure. And this is going to make you more luxurious. It's going to make you living in luxury, like luxurious in all ways. You're going to be more independent as well, the more you prioritize pleasure because this is who you are. This is your energy. You're this sort of, this is your energy. I can't even, like, I'm not gonna say those words, but this is your energy. This is just who you are. You love joy, you love delight, you love to be like this, you love to feel alive. Pleasure is what's going to make you feel alive, and you know this already, but you're now actively making a choice to say, I'm no longer settling for less, I'm no longer going for anything else other than my pleasure. And as you do this, like, opportunities are going to come before you. You're going to have to make a lot of choices. Some of the things are going to confuse you. Some of them are just going to be straight up illusions that people are going to throw out to you. Again, use your heart to use the discernment of which way you want to go. I feel like these are different paths you could take within your own progression, within your own path. Some of them will lead to money, some of them will lead to happiness, some of them will lead to love, some of them will lead to all kinds of places. Like, some of them will lead to defeat, some of them will lead to enslavement. But you need to really make a decision from your heart of which way you're going to go. And the way you're going to go is you're going to really be blessed with some sort of opportunity, some sort of gift. One of these cups is going to be a gift for you. It's going to come in very strong of being like this sort of, or not sort of, but actually being like this sort of wealth. Well, I said sort of again, this wealth for you. Like, it's going to be something that is going to be very abundant. It's going to be a gift, some sort of gift. One of these cups is a gift for you. It's like I'm seeing Pandora's box. Like, the box is full of demons, but there's one that's just hope, and it's the one that shines bright. And it's like the last one left. So maybe that's the one here that you need to go for, the last one left. Don't jump the boat and be like, straight away. Like, really look at these opportunities, these choices, and say which one is the best for you, and then go for that one. That's going to be the most fruitful for you. That's going to be the most best way for you. But whatever it is, it's going to illuminate the way for you. It's not going to be something that you're going to have to really guess. Like here, when it first presents itself, it's going to be like guesswork. But the more you observe these opportunities, the more you be patient within yourself. It's like this path is going to be illuminated for you. It's like this yellow brick road here that's going to appear out of nowhere. It's like I'm seeing this shrubbery pulling back left and right, and it's like a path is being lit up. Like this is just being illuminated. This is the light coming from this door, and as you go through, like, that leads to your destiny. And this is the choice you're going to make. And again, this is not happening by chance. This is not happening because I'm saying it. This is the universe coming in for you here. The universe is passing it, the universal laws on you, because of your karma. You're a very generous person. You're a kind person. You're a loving person. But you've been dealt the wrong cards. You've been not dealt the wrong cards. You've been dealt difficult cards. And this is by your own choosing, to be honest. Like, your soul wanted to go through these situations, but no, you're on the right path. But the universe is really judging you right now and saying, I'm upgrading your life. This is the universe saying that they're upgrading your life. Like, you're being judged from a place of truth and fairness. Justice has been brought into your life, and this justice is in the form of your healing, your personal growth. This transition you're making, your move you're going to make is going to really help you evolve. I'm seeing like a Pokemon. It's like this move is going to help you evolve from, like, I don't know, I'm seeing Eevee to whatever you want. Like, you've got a choice that you can choose to be any of them, any of the evolutions. Like, you get to evolve into whatever you want, basically. But you're evolving. This is what this move represents, is an evolution. Like, you're evolving. So this is very profound for you. This is a deep healing that you'll be going through as you move. As you decide you want to move, you're going to go through this healing. You're going to go through a lot of personal growth on the other side too. And you're going to be releasing a lot. You're going to be releasing a lot of pain, a lot of heartache, a lot of tragedy. As you are in this new place, you're going to meet much nicer people, much caring people. Your environments are going to be much more pleasant. You're going to have more fun. You're going to not have to worry about who's behind your back, who's doing what. Again, your luck is changing. You're stepping into your destiny. This is a new cycle for you. Like really trust in yourself, believe in yourself. Things are working out for you more than you can imagine. This is your karma. You deserve it. Okay. This is your karma. Again, the universe is coming in very strongly here. This is your karma. You know, this is your karma of having finally a good life. Like it's finally here for you. Believe and trust in yourself. Keep the hope and faith alive within yourself. And this is what's really important. Remember to show yourself a lot of caring and compassion, because you are very strong and you have been through quite a bit. You know, you have been through quite a lot, to be honest with you. I know things are changing now. Things are becoming better, much better. I'm going to pull out some challenges for you. So the challenges, they will affect you in one way or another, physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. One way or another, they will affect you. But depending on how you carry yourself, you might not notice them at all. They might not even present themselves like very deeply, like I was saying, depending on how you carry yourself. But it's good for me to mention them because, you know, so you can keep an eye out this week of like what's trying to stop you from moving forwards. One of your things, one of your challenges here is really letting go. Like you might be feeling the pain and too much, and you might be feeling the hurt too much, the sorrow too much, and you might really be afraid of like letting go of things that are disappointing you, things that are abandoning you. You need to realize your self-worth and understand how worthy you truly are, because you are really worthy and you deserve a lot. You do. And you need to really understand that by you letting go of things that abandon you, things that disappoint you, that you allow space for good things to come in. If you cling on to those things, no matter how difficult they are, but in your mind somewhere you say, well, they provided me this and that, they're always going to take from you. Your energy is going to become less and less and less over time. Like you're going to become almost like a shell of yourself if you continue on this road. But by you almost confronting yourself and saying, I'm letting go of these things, it's going to really help you become free of the prison you're in. You know, you're in this prison already before this situation even began. Before 6-7 months ago, you were already in this situation. This is what your energy was like. You couldn't see where you were going. Like you were moving blindly. That's why you even chose this opportunity in the first place. This is why you even pursued this sort of job, this career in the first place. It's because your eyes were and your hands were bound. You couldn't see where you were going. You were already trapped. But you're being freed here. Be brave. Be bold. Be courageous. Have the courage within you to follow through. Have the courage to go for your dreams. Be brave. You have it within you. Let go of these situations. Make that move. Another one of your challenges here is finances. You know, you might be feeling financially unstable. You might be feeling very unfulfilled. You know, feel like you're not in control of your life, not in control of what's happening to you. You might be feeling like, the road ahead is going to be too much hard work. You're going to have to do as much work as you did in this period of time. It's nothing like that. Like, if things are really changing for you in a massive way, you're going through a huge transformation. You just don't know it yet. Like, you're going through a huge transformation. You're being reborn. You're really having a huge ending here. And where you're going is towards where the sun is rising. You know, the sun is rising for you at this time. I said this before. Like, the sun is rising for you. It's really rising for you at this time. I think I said this to you. But the sun is rising for you here. And this is where you're moving towards, where the sun is rising. No, I haven't said it to you. If you've got Aries in your chart, I don't think, no, it's not okay. But where you're going, wherever the sun is rising, and this is what's planned for your future. It's like you're shedding your skin. You're shedding your skin and moving into a much prosperous future for yourself. Again, you're coming into harmony once again. You're no longer off your path. You're moving towards, you're on your destiny here. You're moving towards your destiny. Like, things are gonna unlock themselves for you naturally as you keep doing the inner work. Don't hold yourself back because of feeling like you can't do it, feeling like you know, you can't let go because of X, Y, Z. You know what you need to do. You know that you need to make this move. It's gonna work out really well for you. This is it. This is how good it's gonna work out for you. You know, you're gonna really be manifesting everything you desire, and you're healing at the same time. Again, stepping really into your power. But you need to, be in this divine masculine energy of taking action. It's not just gonna fall into your lap. You have to take action and make that move. That this move is gonna be really huge for you. Wherever you move to, it doesn't matter if you can get a job. It doesn't matter if you can secure all of these things. Things are just gonna unfold and work out as you're there. As you're there, things are gonna work out. In some way or another, you need to have the hope and faith from a place of caring and compassion towards yourself that you're in line for divine blessings and they will come in for you. So I'm going to leave you a reading here. If you did like the reading, leave me a like, comment, subscribe. If you would like to book a personal reading and delve deeper into your situation, my website is down in the description. Other than that, have a fantastic week and I shall see you soon.